Alright, Nathan, here's the deal. Like I said, because it's this time of night and I have to change the shutter speeds, it's a little bit, we can't see the club head like we normally would in the daytime, okay? You see what I mean? How it's kind of fuzzy and double vision or whatever. But I think I will be able to do this for us. It'll help quite a bit. See, I put that dot right on the club head, and then on the club head, see what I mean? So I think the club head's probably about there. Now for sure it's right there. Does that make sense? Now, I think it's about there. Yeah, and then for sure it's right there. And then I think it's right about there. So, you see how the club head was higher over here on this side of the mat? And it's lower over here on this corner of the mat. So that's what you want. Right? Is that club head kind of being higher over here and hitting downward into the ball like that. Did I show this to you before? About how the club head goes through the ground? I thought I did, yeah. I thought since we were hanging down here and not on the grass that day about it. So let me show you this. See how she's hitting the ball there. The ball has moved. Right there. But you see the ball comes out first and then the divot. Make sense? I'll show you another one. This one you'll see a little bit here, I think. Yeah. See how the divot comes out from behind the ball. Yeah. See the divot's flying out and the ball comes out first. Another one, I think. Look for Weir, W-E-I-R. There it is, yeah, thanks. See how the yellow line's right on the ball? There's the ball taken off, and you see the divots out front there. So that is very much what you want there, buddy. And, in fact, let me show you this one. Again, you see kind of the downward blow there, right? The ball's on the red line. You see how the club head's higher over here, reaches the bottom of its arc over here somewhere in front of the ball, into the roots of the grass. You see that divot coming out after the ball. That's what we see for you there, buddy. There's that nice hinge, and then unhinge, and then rehinge. And over here, you see you're still right around that plane line nicely. The shaft's through the top of your left shoulder, parallel that plane line, just like we want it. There you kind of get the sense there. Again, you're catching the ball first, a little divot out front there. I think that is a little divot, a little water spraying up. And that ball popping up in the air. Alright? Any questions at all about that, buddy? Okay. Lisa, any questions? Any of those things? And again, a big part of what I like to do is give you things that you can do on your own without me having to be there. Like we talked about, your mom was happy she could watch it too. You know? Yeah. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in the golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we can come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.